Hello watch lovers and welcome to something new. Today we're going to be trying something a little bit different. Now lately I have been surfing the watch web in search of your wristwatch dilemmas because I thought it might be nice to use my wristwatch experience to help solve some of your watch related predicaments. Everything from making tough calls on buying big brands all the way to helping you find your very first watch. And then some insane hypotheticals thrown in as well. So let's just get straight into it and play Would You Rather Watch Edition. Right, so, would you rather a house or a diamond set triple 100 Santos? Classic conundrum. Nice kind of Venetian blind style diamonds. And then eagle. Very cool. It's not to my taste. I'll probably have the house. I put a higher priority over shelter than bling and eagles. That may be unpatriotic of me. So this is the Cartier Santos triple 100 model, and it was a very limited piece, just 20 timepieces. By winding the crown, you could rotate the dial and reveal all these set diamonds, and then a depiction of a wild animal. It's a very clever mechanism from Cartier, as they are known to do. Yeah, a little bit too blingy for me. And while I'm sure it would fetch a tremendous price on the pre-owned market, I'll stick with the house. Housing's always stable, as we know. Seiko GMTs. Which one would you rather own? So we have a Seiko 5 Sports Field Mechanical GMT and a Seiko 5 Sports SKX Reinterpretation GMT. So Seiko naming conventions making it easy to discuss these watches there. But these are both great watches, affordable GMTs, perfect for a first watch. So technically this is the same watch pretty much, both powered by the Seiko GMT caliber 4R34. So they're both automatic, both waterproof to 100 meters and both around 400 pounds. But the biggest difference here obviously is the visual style. So the Field Watch version is 39.4 millimeters in diameter, while the SKX reinterpretation is much chunkier at 42.5 millimeters. So personally, if it were me, I have a smaller wrist, so if you're like me, the Field Watch would probably be better suited to you. But that said, I really like the chunkiness of the SKX reinterpretation. And if you're going to go for a GMT, then a bicolour bezel is a must, because that's how everyone knows it's a GMT. Well, that and the GMT hand. Here's one. Which is a better choice? Invicta, Fossil or Bulova? Bulova! Next! Alright, okay, so if you're just starting your watch collecting journey, looking for your first watch, it can be very tricky. There are lots of brands out there, but in regards to these three, when it comes to watchmaking pedigree, Bulova, I think, is like a true watchmaker. Got good history. He's made some watches that have been to the moon. That's the pretty highest accolade a watch can get. Also owned by the Citizen Watch Company. And so Fossil is a bit of a fashion brand. Doesn't really have much watchmaking chops. Although Fossil Group do own Zodiac watches, so they do have some skin in the game when it comes to Swiss watchmaking. But yeah, Fossil is mainly a high street brand, which is fine if that's your thing. And then Invicta, I mean, well, can you handle an Invicta is the question you should be asking yourself. So why don't we head on over to Twitter now, X, and we've got an X post here. Thinking about taking a little profit and buying myself a nice watch. Which one should I buy? Those are both absolutely stunning timepieces. You've got what looks like the Rolex 1908 Starbucks Shrek edition there with the black PVD, the patented noiranium coating there that Rolex created. And then you've also got the Patek Philippe Gotta Go Faster Calatrava featuring everyone's favourite Sonk, the Hedgehog, with the Fidget spinner bezel, cooked up in their advanced research department there, I believe. I mean, if you can afford both, get both. Because there's just two examples of incredible horological artisanship. Yeah, enjoy both of those. Would you rather the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Professional or the Grand Seiko Shunbun Spring Cherry Blossom Spring Drive? Tough call. So on paper, you've got the Speedmaster Moonwatch, which is a classic chronograph, very historically important. I don't know if you know this, but it was the first watch worn on the moon by the Apollo astronauts. Has an incredible movement, META certified, and with Omega's very cool coaxial escapement system inside. And it's a hand-wound movement as well, so there's kind of a purity to it, having to wind it. The Grand Seiko Shunbun, meanwhile, has a mechanical quartz hybrid movement at the spring drive caliber, and that gives it that flawless gliding of the second hand around the dial. But it's also got the exquisite cherry blossom petal texture dial. And Grand Seiko, who are known for their exquisite artistic dials, boy howdy, this is one of them. But overall, though, I think it's what do you find most appealing about the character of these watches? It's science versus nature. Would you rather the instrument watch or the slightly dressier sports watch? The moon versus cherry blossom trees? Personally, I'd go for the Grand Seiko because I'm a romantic. I love the blossom of the spring, but it is a really tough choice. Someone in the comments suggests both, which is in fact the correct answer. Would you rather have any Tudor or any Tag Heuer? So both great brands. Tudor, one of the more affordable Swiss luxury brands, with the Black Bay family of watches including some very cool models. Tag Heuer, meanwhile, a watchmaker with great heritage, and the new Carrera chronograph glass box is an absolute peach. But both brands offer a different package, really. So Tudor do great divers. You've got the Black Bay and the Pelagos, robust and reliable, with a kind of simple tool watch aesthetic, whereas Tag Heuer do great chronographs, very accurate and precise and with a cool racing vibe. But if you do want the most bang for your buck, then I think Tudor is probably the way to go from a value perspective. But conversely, if you do have a spare £20,000, then you can get the Tag Heuer Mario Kart Carrera with the little bullet bill whizzing around on a tourbillon, and nothing beats that really. So there you go. So another one from X, formerly Twitter. Should I sell this watch and buy crypto? Which coin should I buy? Now that's a beautiful timepiece. That's the Chopard Alpine Eagle. Yeah, lovely timepiece. You know, great sporty integrated case design there. Very popular. And a beautiful textured dial. It's crafted from the light-catching Lucent steel with a chronometer certified movement and dedicated to eagles. If you were looking to sell it, it looks like the 41mm version, which you're probably looking at around £8,000 to £10,000 pre-owned, perhaps. You know, a few £1,000s under the retail value. Now, I'm not in finance, so I can't really advise you about crypto or what to do with your money beyond watches, really. But if you were to go down that route, then I don't know, get one of the Bitcoins that has a dog on it would be my advice. I mean, they're probably as good as any of the others. Or Bulgari, they might do a crypto coin in the shape of a mainspring barrel with a QR code on it. Is that right? I don't know. Keep the watch. Keep the Chopard. Beautiful watch. Can't go wrong with that. Timeless. Right, now we've got a selection of blue dive watches. Which one are you buying? What are you buying? So, which blue dive watch would you rather? You've got the Breitling Superocean Automatic 42, nice and chunky with the squared off hands, ceramic bezel and inner dial ring, very readable, very bright. You've got the Longines Hydroconquest GMT. Yeah, that is nice. That's a nice rich blue with a popping electro blue accent and a cheeky bonus GMT function. You've got the new Tag Heuer Aquaracer Professional 300 date with the really beautiful sunray brush dial with a wave motif there and a nice kicking orange hand. Sweet as, mate. Or the Tudor Pelagos FXD with its COSC certified caliber and titanium case with those fixed bracelet bars. Made for the Marine Nationale, the French Navy, so it's good enough for them. And then finally the Oris Aquis date which is a very refined tool watch in stainless steel case with a ceramic bezel ring. So very nice. So all the prices ranging from around £2,000 to £5,000, but each of these watches offers something a bit different. So I think maybe, if possible, try them all on and see them in person if you can, because that would be a great help to helping you decide. Because ultimately the decision is up to you, but for me, the real answer is secret option number 6, the Omega Seamaster 300. Yeah, done and done. Now, first watch recommendations. Would you rather Jacques Lamonte, the option of 3 Jacques Lamonte, or a Maserati watch? Right, Seiko, I would suggest. For a first watch, Seiko is a solid choice. I don't know what a Jacques Lamonte is. I'm guessing that's probably a kind of mall brand. Maserati, now that's the automobile people. Again, that's not really a watch, that's more like merch. Now, I'm seeing Maseratis here for over £200, so I can't really recommend any of those, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'd get yourself a Seiko or a Timex or a Citizen or someone with some proper watchmaking chops. I mean, I don't know who Jacques Lamonte is. Good acting, but I don't know about his watchmaking prowess. So yeah, play it safe. Get a Seiko or a Timex. Okay, good luck. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you found my insight useful. And if you have any questions about your next watch, feel free to post them down below in the comments. And when you're on the lookout for your next pre-owned luxury watch, check out watchfinder.com. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.